Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Know you wanna get away, and you need time to yourself. Feeling so overwhelmed with problems, seems like nothing can solve it. Know you need a mental break. Well, come on and pull up a chair and have some fun with a couple friends just like you. Oh, this is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun. This is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun.
Alright, y'all. Welcome to another episode of
Aunties and Mimosas.
Y'all like our new song? Well, it ain't our new song, but it's got the words in it.
Y'all like that? Because we like that. Yeah, y'all got to vibe out to it.
Yeah,
Shout out to Giovanni. Laid it down in the studio for us. He came through.
He
came through.
Well, welcome. I am your girl, Dr.Char.
And I'm your girl, MzLady.
And this is episode 3.
Oh, we rolling it in. We rolling it in. Episode 3 now.
Look,
We on one.
through.
Yeah.
All right, friends. So, y'all, we just gonna go ahead and jump on into these sidebars. You want to start off with the friend?
Yeah, so I know if you guys have watched some previous episodes that we've had, we did go ahead and mention about the wildfires in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you, these wildfires are still burning, and it's going ahead and causing problems in the great state of New York. Shout out to all my people from New York. Y'all got a bunch of aphids. Y'all can't even ride y'all bike down the streets.
AKA gnats. They look like mosquitoes.
And they are just like swarms. And the reason why the swarms are coming down into New York is going to be because their natural habitats are burning in the Canadian wildfires. So the gnats are trying to escape. So they escape into the Big Apple.
I think I saw a video of a dude who had him just like all over his beard. He was
Yeah,
riding
he
his
was cute
bike.
too.
He was cute.
Yeah,
But he had them all over his beard. It was all over his legs. And it was just affecting people just walking down the street because it's so many. So we need some people who listening in New York. Let us know if y'all getting infected with them gnats. So what you call
y'all
them?
okay? Aphids.
Aphids.
Aphids because they're green.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, y'all let us know if y'all being affected by it. I'm gonna pray for y'all because we ain't got them down here. But I'm gonna pray
And I
for
don't
y'all.
want them to come. Y'all gonna keep that. Figure it out.
Go and keep it because I don't want it. So moving on to our next topic.
We got Gen Z and the millennials in the workforce. I don't want to say versus because that is up there, automatically putting us against each other because I am a millennial, aka a geriatric millennial, since I was born in '86. They be coming up with all these names for us. But I'm a millennial and I work with a lot of Gen Z. Gen Z, they are more outspoken than we were at their age, and so it causes a lot of issues in the workplace for the older people, like people of our generation, millennials, who are now in management, and then typically the senior managers are either Gen X or boomers. So they are not able to deal with how the Gen Z generation expresses themselves, because they like no nonsense and they gonna do what they want to do.
That they are.
And I don't want to say that all of them are lazy, so please don't come at me with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of y'all, but it's a lot majority of them that have this sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
And they feel like everybody owes them.
Yeah.
Like it's a privilege that I even come to work. Y'all should be paying me to be at work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
don't work like that.
yeah, like for instance, I had a girl that I was training, and she is a part of the Gen Z. And she started working there. Now I work for a corporation or whatnot, so it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not hard to get in, but it ain't no easy job.
Correct.
So she comes in, she's just thinking she's just gonna fly by night, by the hairs on her chin.
Her looks don't get her through.
Baby, let me tell you, she came in, she worked for a full week, and then she was like, oh, well, my birthday is on Friday, so I'm not gonna be in for next week, the whole week. Huh? You in training? How you take off? Like, make it make sense. Baby, she took off and came back and still had a job.
Oh, that
And
was
I
nice.
like, oh, okay then. But
Because
then,
I could have been her manager. Because she would have took off if she didn't announce it in that interview. She wasn't getting that
she
time
said
off.
that she told somebody, but the person that she told didn't work there no more. So it didn't really matter. But she came back, didn't know how to do nothing, was just like, well, I mean, I need you to show me. I tried to show you.
You wanted to be out.
You want to go shake that ass somewhere, but I don't know.
She was shaking.
I'm sure it was her birthday, her 21st birthday.
Oh, yeah, she shouldn't.
She was
It was
shaking
shook out.
hard.
It was shook
She
out.
was shaking it hard. Yeah, so. But they are a little bit different from us, the Gen X group, because they, like you said, they feel like they are entitled. Not all of them, because there are some Gen X that really, really work hard.
Gen Z.
I'm sorry, Gen Z, that work really, really hard for the things that they want, and it's just some of them that's just out there that ain't.
But I can say that it is something that I do like about their generation, and it's the fact that they all don't feel like they have to be tied down to that corporate schedule and the corporate requirements. A lot of them be ready to be entrepreneurs, but also they want that. They understand the balance of work life versus just us. We was just like, we gotta work, we gotta make the money. And then now, as we're getting older, the millennials, we're like, oh, we need some balance. We need freedom. We want to travel. They already trying to do that in their early 20s,
Yeah, for sure. Well, I do preach that travel before
travel before you're in a
serious relationship,
or
travel before
incapable of moving around.
Yeah.
And if you want to swim or deep sea dive or do whatever, you got to be in a healthy phase of your life.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good one. That's a good topic that we talked about. Gen Zs, Gen X, millennials, reach out
Even
to us.
the boomers. We know some of these boomers is online too. We appreciate y'all.
Because without y'all,
we wouldn't be here. And that's the
But if y'all feel like y'all want to chime in on the Gen X, Gen Z, go ahead and link in and let us know what y'all thinking about that.
And then spinning off your topic of traveling. So Yahoo Finance and Insider Monkey, that's the people who did the survey, listed top 25 countries that are unfriendly to Americans. As we're Americans, we like to go places, and sometimes people get a little jealous of us because of our lifestyle. But so I'm gonna give y'all a couple of them on the list, and one of them that kind of took me by surprise, and is really because I actually know someone from this country, and it was number 20 on the most unfriendly countries, was Turkmenistan. When I was working at a different
time out, where is it? Cause what? It sounds like Turkey and Afghanistan mixed together.
It's not.
I'm just saying, where is that?
It's like west of what European country. I don't know how to explain it. I can't point it out on the map, but it ain't in Africa. It's north, like Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, all that kind of stuff is in that area. It's in that area somewhere, one of them. But Turkmenistan. So like, one of the girls that I had worked with, she was super sweet, and we went and hung out, and for about 2 years while she was here on the work visa. And I'm like, mean? How are they mean from Turkmenistan? She was so sweet. But anyway, and I wanted to always visit there, you know.
I mean, that could just be her. It could be the, you know, other people in the country that are like, you know, just, I mean, it could be just her. I don't know though.
And then I'm going to run down this top 10 because the top 10, y'all probably already know why or what the issue is with these particular countries on the top 10 in the United States. So number 10 is Chad. Number 9 is Central African Republic. Number 8 is Iraq. No, so I thought that would be number 1. In my you know they don't like us.
They don't like us at all.
Number 7 is the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay.
Number 6 is Libya. Number 5, North Korea. That one could have been one, you know, number 1, number 2 too. Because what's his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. He don't like us.
He don't like us at all. Is he still alive?
He living.
Oh, I know he was real sick for a minute.
Yeah, but anyway, we went off topic there. So yeah, like I said, North Korea was 5, Syria is number 4, Sudan is number 3, Yemen is number 2, and the number 1 unfriendly country according to this list, Afghanistan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah, I can see it all the way. Yeah, all the way.
So that was my little tidbit for the day.
There was a places in Africa.
Yeah, which is surprising because the continent of Africa is really coming up. Should I say maybe they are getting themselves out of that bad light that the media tries to portray them, that they are so third world, so poor, they don't have anything, but they really do.
Yeah.
They're a really rich country in culture and just everything. Resources, everything. So yeah.
Okay. Did you hear about one of the 1,000-pound sisters? You know, they had that show on TLC. She just passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about her.
You know, there was a little video, and I know I shouldn't laugh, but I did.
Then you
I
go
shouldn't
like,
laugh. But it was like her and her sister and the sister boyfriend, and it was in the car, and like they was driving, and he had to stop real fast, and she like flew out the seat.
I thought you were gonna say the axle broke on the car.
No, she flew out the seat, and all the luggage like flew on top of her. She like 500 pounds, so she couldn't get up. It was kind of funny, but it was kind of sad at the same time. So, you know. But rest in peace to her. I don't remember what her name was. We're gonna have to post it for y'all. But she just passed away. I think she was only 40 years old, and she passed away. So yeah, she was young.
Health matters, guys.
Yes, health
And gals.
does matter. Spinning off to health. We're just gonna jump right on into it. So this week's health topic is going to be dental hygiene. So a lot of people know me, and if you don't know me, I am in the dental field. So I've been doing this for about 15 years, and so it's so important to go get your cleanings. You get 2 free cleanings a year with your insurance. You want to make sure you get those cleanings. It helps with your breath smelling good. It helps with your actual teeth looking good. You don't have any cavities or anything. You can get your teeth whitened. Don't let these doctors tell you that you can get your teeth whitened and you got cavities, because that's not how it works. So y'all make sure that y'all are scraping your tongues, because it be so much white plaque on your tongue from you not brushing your tongue. If y'all have no tongue scraper, you can go to Dollar Tree and get you one for $1.25.
Come on now.
But even you can use your toothbrush and brush your tongue and get all that off. So you have to make sure that you are doing that. Also, a lot of doctors tell you that you use a water pick. You don't have to have a water pick unless you got dentures or partials or things like that. You don't need a water pick. Brush your teeth. Go to the dentist. If you don't have a dentist, let me know. I got you. I can help you out. Mm-hmm. But you can also, like you just said, floss. Flossing is key. You want to get you some of them little floss picks. Get them at the Dollar Tree. Floss in between your teeth after you eat. Brush your teeth.
Every time after you eat, especially meat.
Especially meat, because it gets stuck in there and it stinks.
Mm-hmm.
It stinks. So, just make sure you're keeping up on your dental health, because whether you know it or not, it goes into your bloodstream. If you have like an abscess, or if you have, a cavity and tooth breaks down, it can get into your bloodstream and cause you to have a heart attack. It can get into your bloodstream and cause any little thing. So you want to make sure that you are getting those teeth cleaned.
Yeah.
Again, if you ain't got no dentist, let me know. I got you. I got you.
Now let me just spin off to tell you that your girl getting thirsty.
Oh.
So is it about that time?
It's about that time.
Because I feel like I just been talking and this champagne, it's been roséing and pinking and looking at me and say, drink me, Miss Lady. Drink me.
That song by Quavo, pick me up some rosé.
No, it's a no for me. Y'all can play it for me if you want to, but I ain't got it.
It's by Quavo.
From the Migos?
Yeah, and Cardi B on this song. It's a good one.
I might give it a try one of these days. Anyway, I'm ready to try this good old mix for today. We got some rosé champagne, the Caribbean Sunset, tropical punch, and some watermelon. So we're gonna go ahead.
Don't forget about the secret ingredients.
Oh, yeah. Secret ingredient for today is an extra shot of coconut rum on top. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get to pouring up.
Let's do it. Pour up. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You hear that pour? That pour. That's it. Coconut rum of your choosing. It's a shot. It's a heavy shot. It's a heavy shot.
It's a heavy shot.
Heavy shot. Hey guys, this is our first time trying this, so y'all gonna get some honest reactions. Cheers, friend.
Cheers.
Oh, it's giving. It is giving what it is supposed to give, and it done gave. Y'all welcome for this tip. I feel like I'm on the beach somewhere.
We need a name for this train. What you think, friend?
Well, I did just come back from Jamaica.
Oh, hallelujah.
I wish I had it in Jamaica. We could call this a Jamaican special.
Okay, come on, Jamaican special. You gotta say it with the accent. It's a Jamaican special.
Nope.
That's my Jamaican accent.
No, I can't. I don't have one. I can't even do it. I can't. That was good. Do it one more
I
time.
don't know if I can do it again now.
Come on now.
I said I'm Jamaican special.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we got our beverages ready, we can dive into our main topic of today.
Yes.
And the main topic of today is something that has been a little bit taboo in society, but it is becoming more mainstream and people are being more understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health.
Yes.
Specifically anxiety and depression.
Mm-hmm.
So, for personal experience, this is me speaking for myself. I take my Prozac every morning, y'all. I need it. Go ahead and get through the day. I tried to go without it. It didn't work. So, for me, the reason why I end up having to go, seek therapy and end up getting on the medication is because it was a very stressful time in my life. If everyone knows, well, not everyone, but if you know me, you know that 2017 was real crazy because my mom got really sick. Mm-hmm. And everyone knows how super close my family is. We're like always together. And so during that time, it was just like so much pressure. I just felt overwhelmed and felt like I had to make everything perfect. I couldn't sleep because I kept worrying about getting life right and making sure that no one else, like my brother, my mom, my grandma, anybody had anything else to worry about. I'm like killing myself with stress. Mm-hmm. So I started going to therapy. As I went to therapy, I was doing it weekly sessions or whatever. And she's like, we think you may be a little, off balance, chemically off balance. Mm-hmm. So we want to try to get you back on track. So I started it. This is a little long journey, I'm sorry.
That's
But I'm
okay.
just trying
That's
to give
okay.
y'all the background. So we started the medication back in 2017. Everything was going well. I was like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. So by 2019 it hit and everything was perfect. I was like, oh, I can get off. She said, yeah, you can get off if you feel like you have it under control. I had started journaling on a regular. Everything was fine. So I was like, okay, I don't need it every day. I didn't want to have to take that medication every day. And so I stopped in 2019. So what happened the next year?
Mm.
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
COVID happened the next year.
Yeah.
My anxiety went through the roof in summer of 2020. So when COVID was at its peak, I started doing the televisits back with my same doctor. It's the same doctor that I had been going to for years. And she was like, well, we may have to get you back on your medication.
Mm-hmm.
Started back in 2020, August of 2020, started back taking my Prozac and I do gabapentin as needed. But I'm on a low dose, 100 milligrams. It ain't much, but it just gets me through. But I say all that to say, everyone has their own experience with stressors and things like that, and they have their own worries in life. And what we should do and feel comfortable as a whole is reaching out and asking for help.
Definitely.
Asking for help does not make you weak. Asking for help actually makes you strong because you realize, number one, you need a support system, and number two, you have a support system that is going to be able to help you, or they will point you into the right direction of where you need help. So I'm a big proponent of mental health. And again, like we said at the couple episodes ago, the journaling.
Mm-hmm.
Journaling really helps me.
It really does.
And I feel like sometimes men are told that they can't have feelings.
Mm-hmm.
The toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Yeah, for sure. Because men have, they're some of the most, I'm not going to say toxic, but they are some of the most affected by,
Yes.
things because you try to bottle it up. Oh, I'm a man. I don't have to,
Right.
cry or anything like that. But whether they know it or not, that hurt that they've never expressed, is hurting someone else because you're hurt people.
Come on now.
So you have to, it's good to express it. It's good to journal it, write it in a song, sing a song, do something, go swimming.
Write a letter, burn it up, whatever.
Yes, write a letter, burn it up. Write it to whoever hurt you. And you don't have to give it to them, but at least you got it out.
Yeah, exactly.
At least you got it out.
And then piggybacking on that, because we are in a society where we all have to work, unless we're blessed with just exorbitant amount of income or generational wealth, which I'm trying to build. So there's that.
Me too.
But we all have to work. So what a lot of people don't realize is mental health is a disability that is recognized by the American Disability Association. So therefore, any employers with over 50 employees must have FMLA. Shout out Bill Clinton. Bill put that in for us, So FMLA is for Family Medical Leave of Absence. So it is applicable to you, your mama, your daddy, your children, your spouse. And some companies will even extend it to your extended family, like your in-laws. So if your mother-in-law, father-in-law, something like that gets sick, then you're able to use FMLA to help your spouse care for them. But the reason why I tell people this is a lot of people do not know about FMLA. I feel like I'm on a soapbox, but a lot of people do not know about FMLA, and they worry that they're going to lose their job. So FMLA is job protection, and although you may not get paid for that time off, your job is protected for 140 days. Is it 14 weeks? Up to 12 weeks. Sorry, I had to get on my momager for that. She knows I did this research.
Does that include pregnancy as well? Can you use your FMLA if you want to take time off after you have a baby? Because I know a lot of people don't they have to go back to work, right after they have their baby. So can they use the FMLA
to protect their job for after you have a baby, you can use that as well.
Y'all, this is good information for all you pregnant ones out there. You got a good job. Go ahead and put it in.
Now, and again, like I say, FMLA is not paid, but it protects your job, so you don't get fired.
Look, because
So
you
if
need something for after you had a baby.
Yeah, so there's that. And then also make sure that you guys read what these companies are offering as far as healthcare benefits and things like that.
Yes.
This can actually be a tidbit of me helping the Gen Z. When we have open enrollment, they stay at my desk.
As they should.
Hey, what this mean? What this mean? Which one I need to pick? What I do? And I will help them. I say I will help the babies, and so but I will help them.
The nieces
Young
and
adults,
nephews.
the young adults, the nieces and nephews. I will help them pick what they need, so that they don't set themselves up for failure in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because a lot of these companies, like with my company, they have like different plans for different departments.
Oh.
Like at our corporate department, they can get whatever the doctors get.
oh, that's
They
nice.
also get like probably last year they got like a health savings card when
Mhm.
everybody else didn't get that, and their stuff was like a PPO. Everybody else in the company had a DMO,
Ooh,
and it's like, So for y'all who don't know, PPO is the best insurance to get. They're gonna make sure that they cover. You usually get anywhere between, I'm gonna say 50% and 90% of coverage, sometimes 100% of coverage for your insurance. And then a DMO is just a discount plan. So you don't want to, like, if you see you have a DMO, so say if your bill is $500, they might pay, I don't know, $50 of that $500, and you got to come back with the remaining $450 out of pocket. So that's what the difference between a PPO and a DMO is. So you want to make sure that you read, like she said, read all that stuff.
yeah, and they give you over like a month for open enrollment. Most companies take that time,
Yes.
print the documents, highlight the differences.
Mhm.
I wish we could have like a healthcare open enrollment group chat or something to be like, hey friend, help me with this one. Which one's better? Let me pick, because I just feel like sometimes we pick the one that's based on the cheapest, and the cheapest is not the best for you or your family for the upcoming year. So that extra $10 that you might be going out may end up saving you an extra $10,000.
Definitely.
So keep that in mind.
Definitely.
It's just a lunch out. Pack your lunch,
Yeah.
and you can make up that difference. I meal prep on Sundays, and I make my lunch for the whole week. So.
And definitely look at your dental insurance versus your medical insurance.
Mhm.
They are not the same.
Are
so
not.
make sure that you are looking at that. Don't opt out of any insurance because you gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, get it. Short-term disability. Make sure you get all of that, and it's gonna take some money out of your check, but you're covered.
It'd be like $1.25.
But you're covered for whatever, and that's something that I had to learn. Moving up, especially with tax brackets. Moving up your tax. You gotta do it.
You got to.
You
You got to do it to protect yourself.
When your job offer you a 401k, keep it.
Even if you put 1% in, most companies say a minimum of 3%, or 5%, so they'll do company match. But even if you're not getting your company match, just put at least 1% in. You got to save a little bit for yourself
you gotta
in the
save
future.
And it'll help you, like, especially if you're trying to buy a house, because they're going to look at something and say, what do they have? If they lose their job, what do they have
to fall back on?
So that's something that you want to make sure that you're looking into getting a 401k if you don't have one already.
Perfect. That was perfect, Dr. Char. You
Thank
are
you. I'm trying.
Girl, you've been hanging out with us a long time.
I'm trying to help them out.
Yeah. So, guys, we also have some businesses to shout out today.
Definitely.
These businesses will help you with your health, because waist beads do.
Well, okay, so waist beads are kind of like a fashion thing right now that a lot of people are doing, but it does help you when you are regulating your weight. So, like, if you get a size waist beads and you start working out or you start drinking more water or whatever, it'll start to show, your weight, or your beads will start to drop down on your stomach, and you can start to get more. Some people use them for fertility as well. They have different, stones and stuff they put on you on the beads, and so it'll help with fertility. So there's just different meanings of it. So our person that I get my waist beads for, she's, shout out to her. She on Instagram is wrapped and wasted in love, and that's wrapped and wasted _ in love on Instagram. So y'all can always hit her up. She's in Detroit, Michigan.
She ship?
She does ship.
Okay.
She's awesome. She gives like a little $5 customer appreciation. She'll send you like a little customer gift, just maybe once or twice a month or whatever. So she's real good. So y'all hit her up. I just ordered me some beads over there, so I'm waiting on them to come. I got some on now, but I was waiting on them to come in. I thought it was on there.
I might have to join this waist bead community because I don't have any. Never tried them.
I've been wearing them for years.
I was a little hesitant to try them. I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah,
like I just had so many questions that I never took the time.
And it helps
to
too
research
with your, like whenever your body shaping too. It kind of helps with that too.
Yeah, I need to be shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So, understood. Then the other business is a local business. Shout out to XO Experience.
Hey.
XO.experience. She is a event planner and decorator.
Yeah, so y'all hit her up. She does a lot of birthday parties, a lot of weddings. So y'all hit her up. We're gonna put her link on the show. But XO.experience on IG. She does some really good work. So y'all hit her up.
And then we got a good old announcement for y'all.
Come on, announcements.
I know y'all been seeing these aunties. I know y'all want to see an uncle. I know you do. I know you want to see a fine uncle up here. We gonna bring y'all.
Wait, they gonna be fine, but you gotta watch out.
Wait a minute. What we watching for?
Just the uncles.
Cause. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she bust out the fan on me. I'ma just watch. Just watch. But coming on episode 4, we're gonna have uncles. So little unc and big unc.
Hey.
So we can get age differences, But we having 2 uncs on next week. So make sure y'all tune in for that. We'll give y'all something else cute to look at.
Okay. Don't be drooling over the uncles though, y'all.
Yeah, please don't.
But we want y'all to tune in though. Make sure you tell your friends too.
Tell a friend to tell a friend that the uncles are coming on episode 4.
Shout out to all of our listeners and watchers. Y'all did good on the second episode. We had 50 views.
Come on now, views.
The first hour or something. Look, y'all doing it up.
Y'all got us feeling like we doing something. We doing a little bit.
But yes, y'all stay tuned for this Aunties and Mimosas merch that we got coming out. This Aunties and Mimosas events that we got coming out. Y'all just stay tuned to it because we blowing up. We doing big things.
Big things.
Things.
That's my Jamaican accent.
Oh,
big things.
Okay.
But then shout out to Fuzion World Radio and DJ Red for always keeping us together for these shows.
Yes. Shout out to our mom Jura for getting us together as well. Now we are looking for some sponsors.
Big sponsors.
So if y'all want to sponsor Aunties and Mimosas, y'all let us know. Because we take it. We'll take it.
And I'm about to finish my what I call this, the Jamaican special.
You gotta say it with the accent. We
Jamaican special.
Oh, y'all look at that. Oh, wait. What's that?
One guan.
One guan.
Let me stop.
One guan. Okay. Well, y'all, make sure y'all look us up on Facebook and IG and YouTube and TikTok.
Aunties and Mimosas _podcast on IG.
And then Aunties in Mimosas on TikTok. And, YouTube's just Aunties
And
and
Mimosas.
Mimosas. So y'all just hit us up if y'all have some questions. Y'all got some letters or something, some advice that y'all need. Y'all hit us up. We'll most definitely, give our feedback on everything. And
We'll see y'all next week.
all right, we out here, y'all. Bye.
This is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun. This is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come